Final game of the day, guys. Game 5. We are the 2 versus 2. This is determining who is immediately going into the grand final or who is going into the loser bracket. And we are starting in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Right, and I'm changing the screen for my stream, and here we are. ACCM's in the blue in the right-hand corner of the map. He's playing as the Malay, and his opponent is Lan in the red, playing as the Teutons. That destruction noise you can hear is Lan destroying his walls at the back. It's because he doesn't need those ones. He's walled to the edge of the forest, as you do when you start on Arena. Now, this is the standard version of Arena because the Arena in the map pack we were using is very bugged. So we decided to just go with the standard version of Arena. What do you think about the maps of the players?
Well, as always, ACCM having the Viper hacks. I think he has a very solid map, has at least the main gold absolutely secure. Second gold is a little bit exposed, the third gold is absolutely exposed, so that's not ideal. I'm sorry. And then one stone is definitely safe as well. The other stone also quite exposed. So, well, maybe Viper map hacks is a little bit an overreach by me. And I think the first time in this series, I would say that Lan actually has a decent map. He has 2 gold secure. 1 stone is not entirely secure, but it's okay. 1 gold forward to 1 stone forward. Relic distribution, as minimal as it gets in favor of the Malay, but like not really that it counts, I think. And well, I would say maps are pretty fair. Nobody can lame anyone here, so it really comes down to execution, which I like. I also like when people have challenging maps occasionally because it makes for more interesting games, as we just saw in the last game. But here on Arena, it sometimes can really determine a game if one castle drop really kills like 3 of your 5 mineral resources. What do you say to the matchup? It's an interesting one. I'm not sure, actually.
Well, okay. When it comes to what units they make, I believe it's pretty straightforward. Malay, they're going to be going for their arch line, and Teutons, they're going to be going for their knight line. Also, both players will probably be going for relics. I mentioned the relics because, to get relics you need monks. Monks are not going to be a problem for Teutons. This is because they have a unit conversion resistance bonus that makes it so, and this more so applies to their knights, that their units take longer to convert. This will make their knights, which are already tanky, very, very strong when it comes to those knight versus whatever composition ACCM goes with. Most likely going to be the arch line, as said before, battles that will happen in the center portion of the map. When it comes to general eco, the Malay, obviously, they get to age up faster. This means that they'll go up with an extra villager. There is also the chance that the Malay go up at a fast feudal time, get the eco upgrades, and then go up still at the fast castle time. That is a very common Malay strategy, and that's something we've seen a lot of throughout Clown Cups and across the years since Malay's inception to the game. And then, of course, we've got the recently rebalanced Teutons, which have their better farms. So this still should be very good in this matchup with their bonuses considered. I think it'll be relatively even across the board. This is Arena after all, so it'll take a while before the players start skirmishing between themselves. Typically, at least from what I saw from Clown Cup, the players they skirmish in early Castle Age over the relics, then they 25-minute Imperial Age time to whatever unit they choose, unless of course there is a specific strategy that either player is going for that requires a different time to get up.
We see something interesting. We see that Melee going with the 22 pop-up, and Lan actually going with the 23 pop-up. I didn't even know that Teutons can do something like that. But it looks like he can manage his wood in a way that he is just able to do it. As you said, the Melee with the eco upgrades right now, and then going with the normal fast castle time. And I would be interested if Teutons can even remotely get close to a Melee fast castle time. What I'm also wondering is how aggressive will Lan be? Because what we always saw in the whole series, Lan is far more aggressive than ACCM. ACCM being more of the turtler. And I want to know whether that actually doesn't really favor completely ACCM, because it's far easier to turtle on Arena. Market Blacksmith coming up here for Lan.
He's gonna manage the fast castle time. I was starting to think whether or not he was just trying to get to Castle Age faster, so that he can not Castle Age, Fuel Age faster, so that he can place those cheaper farms, so it doesn't cost him as much wood. But he's already got the 800, 200 resources respectively, whereas ACCM doesn't. So he's actually going to be up faster. His eco's going to be suffering a little bit by the time he gets to Castle Age, but that'll quickly be fixed as he gets more town centers up. This also means he'll be able to get monks out faster, where he will be able to get
those cheaper farms are so nice.
Relics. But yeah, I feel like he's up so fast because of the cheaper farms.
Yeah, he can afford it. It will hurt him a little bit, but
it's one of those risk versus reward things, right? It's not. He feels that it's not going to hurt him so much that it puts him majorly behind, but he will be behind just that little bit in eco until about mid Castle Age, when they've both got several town centers up. Speaking of Castle Age,
do you actually think that the Teuton should opt for the relics when you see that the Melee has the stable blacksmith out?
Does he see it?
I don't think he sees it, but you kind of have to expect it, right? Or do you expect the archery range?
No, you definitely expect the stable because it's arena. But I mean,
sending 2 to stone, interesting.
Going to get the relics is still very important on arena. And
immediately go in double monastery.
Double monastery. So he's really emphasizing the fact that he wants these relics. I think it's too risky to not add a stable or at least a barracks of his own. But
the scouts are coming out. There's no barracks. There are no spearmen. The sanctity goes in immediately with the monk. Additional houses coming. There's still no barracks coming for Lan, who is already 6 villages behind, if my eyes don't play tricks on me.
No, that's correct.
Second town center's coming up. I think he is simply trying. Well, maybe I can get one relic, maybe even 2, and with that I think he would be satisfied. Doing 2 additional monks. Light Cav is coming in, as well as Bowsaw for the Melee player. And I think 2 relics would be great. And ACCM doing the wrong move here, chasing the enemy scout cavalry, and the scout cavalry shouldn't go back to the monk.
No, it's fine because this.
Oh, he will heal it, and he will. Oh, that's good play. He unfortunately didn't quite make it. He unfortunately didn't quite make it to turn the scout around enough to actually have the time to heal him and get it, and that would have been great. Like if he would have gotten one light cav there, he would have turned the game a lot. And with 3 monks, you can actually go, or 4 monks even, you can actually go and convert, and the rest is actually healing the monk that is getting attacked. Maybe not by 3 light cav, but by 1 at least.
I think
3 TCs for Teutons, the cheap farms.
I really like the light cav upgrade here.
Yeah.
No, ACCM probably doesn't know this, but there isn't any other military out for land, right?
Conversion of 1 light cav is going down.
He converts to light cav, okay, so that makes it better, and he will probably
Not the best
snipe
monk
that
micro
monk.
though.
No, he won't snipe that monk. With the light cav upgrade, it's going to make this near on impossible for land to get any more relics without needing to build a barracks first. And that's it's probably gonna really hurt land strategy here, actually.
Now the barracks is coming up, and I still like he's at 3 TCs. He's forcing him to do a lot of light cav, and still 4 relics are on the map, so he's doing a good job there. And he is also guarding the relics himself. So yes, he cannot take the relics, but on the other side, the Malay also cannot really take the relics. And there's a monk with a relic now trying to sneak around the light cav that is searching it. And now 1 relic gets good, but this monk is dying, another monk bites the dust, and this light cav just simply goes back and will be healed up, whereas more spearmen are trying to enter this scene. So,
worth it?
I don't know.
It's not necessary against light cav, but is it worth it with numbers?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Maybe he just gets 3 or 4 spearmen and then it's fine.
And now let's see the monk micro. Not quite there. Heal your light cav. It's worth it. And there they go. Oi, 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 oi. 1 monk dead, 2 monks dead, 3 monks dead. 3 conversions coming through. 5 conversions? Did I count it right?
Okay.
Yeah, we have 5.
Let's turn the game around. Right.
Yeah, that is.
You can
oh
safely go and get those relics now.
Not a
arena games can be so tight at this point of the game. Siege Workshop being dropped in the middle of the map by land.
Oh wow, that was so sick. That was so sick. From ACCM's perspective, here's Baradin, man. Sick. So yeah, ACCM has 2 relics, if I count correctly.
Yes, he does.
And now the rest can be taken.
The one outside of his gate, and
great play by Lan. Nice monk micro. And now he is getting his reward. Being heavy on stone now. Having also a solid eco in his back with 3 TCs constantly running. Whereas his opponent, it's a bit further away, but they are absolutely equal when it comes to villager count. Military-wise, though, it looks a bit different. And especially also relic-wise, it looks a bit different. So there, the 5th relic gets collected. Full map control, 2nd barracks coming up, Siege Workshop coming up. A lot of scouting information here for Lan, who is trying to get as much information as possible. Sees the archer range, sees that it is garrisoned. And we see archers are being piled up here for ACCM. And I didn't even touch on that. Lan is going up to Imperial.
It's about the right time. 25 minutes, almost.
I'm never up at
Utilizing
25 minutes on Arena.
At this level, it's the right time. At our level, it's meta's a bit different, but it is for sure the right time for these guys. ACCM's not quite close, and I'm now in hindsight. I think like Kev may have been an overinvestment. I liked the idea behind it, but it was kind of unlucky that they all got converted. He will need to use his mark a little bit to get up and on time. In fact, that is exactly what he's doing. He's 200 food away from being up, and well, he won't be too far behind, but it's behind nonetheless. Castle going up in the middle of the map
And
for land taking lots of map control away. Ever since that fight that happened in with between the monks and the Light Cav, it's been map control land the entire way.
how much coming in? Scale mail armor, squires, hand card, all the juicy stuff, heavy plow for ACCM. And the Imperial Age times won't be even that far apart due to the melee bonus. Fletching coming in.
So it'll be fine.
The trebuchet production will start earlier though. Should start right now. No. Oh, Onager. We see Onager tag. I like this guy.
I really like that. Especially seeing as he's seen the archery range and knows there are crossbows. Arbalests coming.
Yeah.
Onager is such a smart decision. He's also making sure to add trebuchets in as well. He absolutely needs to. Is that a Karambit warrior? That is.
Karambit warrior? We seen Karambit warriors?
Yeah, there's
Sick.
a Karambit warrior in the castle.
Sick.
It could have
Sick.
been a misclick. Because there's only one. But a Karambit warrior has been made.
Yeah. Karambit warrior, the chemistry upgrade getting in, the pikeman upgrade getting in. He is still thinking about the cavalry that could easily swoop in by his opponent, although his opponent is going Botkin, Arrow, and Arbalest now. And second trebuchet comes out. I would like, what I saw a lot on Arena, and I would really like that, is to just spread some outposts everywhere where it is important, to just see where your enemy is. That is really good and really helpful. And
it looks like that's what ACCM started to do with that outpost towards
yeah.
the stone. 2 trebuchets to the 1, soon to be 2 each. Bombard cannon now on the way.
Oh yeah.
Along with
masonry.
Okay. Forget knights. This is gonna be an all-in pike siege. Teutons with their super strong infantry, and then, well, with Onager being researched, with bombard cannon coming in, this is gonna be a. Well, that's not a good Onager shot, but
No.
This is gonna be a very, very strong performance. Now, ACCM has seen the bombard cannons.
Yeah, and it has to retreat.
What is he doing in response to the bombard cannons?
Oh, yeah, this is. And
Here
the one
comes
Karambit warrior to the rescue.
And dead.
Oh, no ballistics. And dead.
Yeah.
So the castle has fallen.
Population space.
Archery ranges coming up. Siege workshops coming up. Additional siege workshops and barracks is going. Yeah, pike. And the Onager is cutting through the wood there. So everything is open. Everything is burning. And the Teutons are shooting their beach balls. And this is kind of how the Teutons are pushing, right? It's like 1 point forward.
Look at the top of the map.
At the top of the map? What do you mean?
We have the almighty siege tower.
What? Where?
Top of the map.
Oh, yeah, I see. ACCM coming in with the Mastapiece, thinking you're not safe anymore.
ACCM saying I can be Viper too.
10 arbalists to the rescue. While, well, the base is not there, but I have 10 arbalists in your base. Soon.
This is looking really, really hard for ACCM though in his base. I mean,
Teutonic Knight coming out, but against the Obelisk, really bad idea. 10 Obelisks now.
Why is he making TTK?
When does Lan notice? That's the question. When does Lan notice? At the moment he didn't notice. No reaction whatsoever. And he gets through this choke point. No garrisoning. Nothing there. He's fully focused. He's fully tunnel visioning on the top. There's been an onager turned around. The relics of the melee are gone, but the obelisks, oh god, oh god. Look at this.
Lan?
Lan?
Hello? That could cost him the game.
Yeah, that could cost him the game. Exactly. If he doesn't realize in time, that could cost him the game.
The obelisks don't have thumb ring, but...
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is so bad. Oh my god, he's at 80. Come on, you're below 100 pop. You must be seeing that something is happening.
It's really good from on the front, but
oh my god, is that happening? No, no. His castle was cancelled. Did something shoot his castle?
No, yeah. There was I saw an onager being
converted,
on
and
the
it shot. Oh my god.
It must have.
Oh my god.
The game is just swung
that is the throw of the century.
That is nuts.
That is the throw of the century. Finally he noticed. Oh my goodness. That feels so Baradin, man.
Onagers start trundling in towards Lan's base.
Yeah, but they need forever.
Oh, that castle is so...
Oh, that was the best siege tower I've seen ever. ACCM is insane.
It's still there. The siege tower.
Yeah,
it hasn't moved.
And now the onager is killing the obelisk there, and the rest will get cleaned up.
This is gonna take Lan a long time to rebuild back into this game.
Oh my god, this is sick. He's 172 against no population whatsoever, and ACCM has again... Was it ACCM? No, it was before. There was another in the other match, I think it was, where actually Bhakti did, out of a losing position, he capitalized more than a kapot shot of the winning position, and it feels exactly the same here. This was just the genius move. Oh.
Vietnam Legends definitely taking a note out of each other's books.
Yeah, they know how to play from behind, like history has proven.
Finally the siege tower moves. He's gonna go in for round... Oh, he's setting up for round 2. Look at that.
Yeah.
Already got so much value out of that.
And so much idle time also. Like, Lan must be shaking probably. I can really see, like, Lan must be shaking, like, shit, I'm throwing. Shit. And also some more traps are unpacking on the tops. Like, this castle will fall, and if this castle fall, this whole area falls, because we are looking 53 to 18 military, 142, and there is the saving grace of a bombard cannon that could come through, but it will get converted, and it doesn't get the job done. Fortunately, the Teuton castles are good at sniping Holy Man. And he wants to get his shot off. He gets the shot off, and now it dies. And now the castle is dead. So 2 traps died, but the castle is dead. And like, Lan has a lot of resources. He has a lot of resources, but he has to use them somehow. He has to get to use them, and he lacks wood, which is very, very bad. Oh man, if Lan is losing this, he will not play for a week. And those conversions of... actually, the mangonel got converted, so it was like... was it either back and forth conversion, or we also have the Teuton conversions going on there?
It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again.
It's gonna happen again? Oh no! Oh, but no, he's closing it off.
Okay.
Oh, they are shooting out of the siege tower? I didn't know that.
That's a thing.
What? No, I got... There's a bug.
Oh, there's a bug. You can see them.
There's a bug. I cannot see them in the...
You can see them slowly shuffling towards the wall.
Oh no, that's so bad. And they are just two, right? Like, just two.
Yeah,
just okay, finally they are able to move. What a bug. Okay, so he will cause a little bit of damage, but not too much. And I think there are like some halberdiers that have gotten inside, and the forward is being cleaned. And well, honestly, Lan has to immediately get production buildings up, otherwise he will not be able to turn this around again. And doink. Oh man, super props to ACCM, and Lan will bite areas of his body tomorrow that he didn't even know he could reach. Ooh. And also that there is no skirmishers is bad, honestly. Like, again, no skirmishers. And skirmishers are also useful.
Lan should have won this game 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. And he's losing it in 5. Oh god.
Oh.
Like, look at all the upgrades that get in for the monks. And he tries to save the stuff. It's like elimination and faith and stuff. And faith also, like, it makes sense for the onagers. Oh god. This is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking.
Really bad for Lan.
But again, everything that your enemy has gets countered by skirmishers, despite of the rams. But for that you have onagers.
I think that's just a replay bug.
Oh, we got elite Karambit warriors coming up.
Ready?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do have elite Karambit warriors coming up.
Have... It's not a misclick this time. It's one of the most unique units in the game, because it's the only unit in the game that takes up half the population space. So you could actually end up having 400 units in a 200 pop game.
The siege engineers coming out for Lan, a lot of production for halberdiers. 2-man soul coming. And he takes good fights. He takes good fights, honestly. He has a good defensive position. This is something that Teutons are good at, but look at the middle of the map, what is gathering there.
Yeah, it's a very good rate. It's a very good unit when it's massed up into high numbers like it is now. 41 here that he has, 43 now, is enough to just storm into Lan's base. They'll clean up the halbs like it's nothing, assuming they're not affected too much.
Lan only has 2 relics anymore, like 1 gets stolen at the moment. The Karambits are about there. They will snipe the halberdiers.
Grand Theft Relic. What? That was a bad onager shot.
Yeah, the onager shots are not good. And, oh god, this is...
I mean, he kind of has to do them to try and pull the fight into his favor, but he's just killing his own units in the process.
Yeah, this will be it. This will be it. It's heartbreaking. It is absolutely heartbreaking, but ACCM did a great job and Lan didn't notice for like 5 minutes or so. And he got killed. I think he lost something like 30, 40 villagers with that. He lost his forward, and it was just great play. And he even holds. He still holds. Great job there. And he has faith, no, that Onager doesn't get converted that easily anymore. Especially if it's like the... And this Onager has to stay alive! No, it doesn't! The Karambit is too fast and he doesn't hold anymore. And now the castle comes up and slowly but surely the flood floods in. It's elite Karambit warriors with full upgrades. And it is the GG, and Lan must be banging his head. What an ending. What
I
an ending.
I cannot believe that the difference between going straight to the grand final and being relegated to the loser bracket was 10 obelisks and a siege tower.
Yeah. Wow.
That is insane. You cannot script that.
A heads up play to ACCM, like he was dead. That was absolutely legendary. And honestly, I think Lan is very, very motivated to take on Bhakti tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, but to take on Bhakti, and afterwards to get back to ACCM and show, like, you don't do this to me again. Oh god.
That obelisk push with the 10 obelisks should not work ever. I'm astonished.
He walked through 3 TCs and nothing happened. Nothing. And Lan, I completely see it. You know, like it's a 5th game. You have been fighting really hard. It's arena. You feel that you actually have finally done good because of the light calf, and you have 3 relics, and you're really doing good, and you're pushing, and it's a final push, and you have the grand final inside, and you focus so that you don't do a mistake there, and you just don't pay attention to the minimap. You don't, and then you discover it. And then everything falls apart. And honestly, Lan reacted well. He held on really well. I still criticize his unit choice with not going skirmishers. Like, Teuton skirmishers are decent. But I can understand. I can sympathize so good with the guy. Oh, man. Great game by Lan. Just better game by ACCM.
Well, we'll have a look at the statistics. See, 248 to 239 KD. That's mostly due to siege units. There was also, it was a chain of events, right? First of all, it's the not noticing the mini map when all the 10 arbalists are in your base. It's those 10 arbalists then managing to kill 40 villagers. Then there's the conversion on the onager, which then basically auto shoots at the castle that's just been placed down,
and that gets immediately killed with no refund. And oh god, this is like several things that are heartbreaking.
It's like,
and look at the timeline, and guess where it happened.
Yeah. There's just this big drop here.
Oh god.
Well, hopefully that sets us up for a very good last 2 games of this tournament next week. Now, also, I'm hoping to have a bit of an announcement coming next week, so be tuned in for that, just in case it happens. It's most likely going to happen. But yeah, this game
was definitely a good end of the series.
Highlight of